Wow, this is awesome. All right, this is the Waffle House in Cocoa Beach. It's right next to the Cocoa Beach Suites. I just dropped my food. Hold on. Some quesadillas from work. So is anybody else living after midnight? Rock until the dawn. I got 10 to 4 tomorrow. I'm glad. So, these guys, fucking house dick there. Maybe nobody's getting any notifications or something. I know the powers that be know that I'm trying to make do, and they're doing whatever they can to throw a wrench in it. Yeah, my old buddy, he's got troubles with his girlfriend. He ain't gonna help me. He ain't gonna do that. God bless. I don't want to say who helped me today. Show me Sasquatch. Woo! Yeah, I got the cold shoulder from my old buddy. I offered him $10 to let me sleep on his balcony because, you know, they have vagrancy laws here. Yeah, I am live. I am corporeal. I'm with the living. I am of the living. I am still alive. I have to assign myself things to keep my mind off negative thoughts. One more night. Gotta go to work. It's Christmas Eve, people. Happy Christmas Eve. And I don't say bah humbug. I have in the past, and when you get mad at the world, you'll say bah humbug. I know what that is. I know what that feels like. And I know what a Christmas Carol, I know the point of that story. You know, this whole thing about buying gifts and stuff, that's not Christmas. People love each other. They learn to hate, man. I think that hatred is learned. Also, it comes from personal experience, you know? You get crapped on, you get in trouble. You get crapped on again and again. You look at the world and you're pissed off like today. I'm really thankful. I don't know. I don't want to say the person's name, but I kind of have a gut feeling who helped me out. I'm waiting. I'm keeping my guitar, my amp, duffel bag, suitcase, and a bag of guitar effects are in a shed at work behind the restaurant. The owners, very, very nice people. They, you know, because they gave me an advance last week so I could get somewhere, because $135 a night, and it's beach, you know. You know, if you've got flow, man, that's nothing. If you've got an attorney job, or, you know, you're a stockbroker, man, you'll drop $135 just taking using the men's room somewhere, or the ladies' room, depending on who you are. I had a winter jacket, but I left it at that damn apartment. And I can't remember what brand it was, but it was real thick. It was black, had a hood on it. I would probably be wearing that tonight. But I got this phony airman's jacket that I got at Walmart. It's a phony. It's fake. See, it's got that zippered pocket. It's BS, but it's kind of okay. It doesn't have pleated shoulders. It's tight in the shoulders. You know what pleated in the back? That's got creases so that you can move your shoulders better. Yeah, I'm gonna walk to the 7-Eleven, but I'm just trying to figure out where I can go and just sit just for a little while, figure out what I'm gonna do. I mean, I'm not gonna just go to my friend's house, my old friend's house. That would be really stupid of me. 2 people. Let's see. Let me try to keep in touch with everybody who's on. Isn't the sky cool? Look at those friggin' clouds. Can you see those clouds? The sky at the beach here is really... All right, cool. Alien believers. Yeah, tell him I said hello. He's not blocked, is he? Is he here? I know there's 2 people. Don't tell me Alien Believers is blocked. Oh, damn it. Yeah, Christ. Well, anyway, I hope they're not blocked. See, I got this, I got like a 1.5 quesadillas. I'm going to sit down and eat them. And try to figure out, in a situation with no solutions, where a solution can come. And I'm going to probably spend the whole night trying to do that. And by the time I don't have a solution, I'll have to go to work. And let's see. There is a public bathroom in Cocoa Beach, and I will go and... Oh, crap. My razor and stuff is all in this. I can't get to it till the restaurant opens. Well, I'm going to have to go to work. I got a change of undergarments, which was smart of me. So, but I'm going to go to work wearing the same clothes. Look at him! What's wrong with him? There's a lot wrong with me, but... Oh man, there's a hare. A bunny with a white tail, dude. Gray hair. Man, I wish I could... Nah. Real skittish. Hey, dude. Take care. I'd ride, but I don't want to do it. Risk it. So I'm walking. How's everybody? Somebody left? Okay. See, that's how my chats are. I have so few viewers, I can tell when someone leaves, you know. Some of these people that got like 300 people commenting at once, and the comments are zipping by. That'd be too much, man. Then I would really not be able to speak freely. I mean, I'm able to speak freely to an extent. I think that if I accidentally cuss and then I show remorse, it might be in my favor. I don't know. I mean, I don't cuss for no reason. You know, there's a reason, there's a purpose, there's a energy behind that. I'm trying to vent. That's why I am. So is that show me on there still? Sasquatch? Look. The air here is so nice. Now, it's cold out on the beach. I'm not going to go out on the beach. Now, let me tell you about the dunes. There's sea oats that they plant to stop erosion. And also, at a particular time of year, the turtles hatch. And, you know, 1 out of 1,000 eggs even makes it, if they're lucky. But the lights can distract the turtles. And I know that people probably don't give a crap about that, but I do. You know, and I certainly don't want to get thrown in a cage for being homeless. So, I guess I have to keep moving, pretty much. I am probably going to use up all my data, but I don't know, I can't do that. I'll stream for about an hour. Does anybody want to say anything? Anybody want to say anything? You can criticize me, you can criticize anything you want, say whatever you want, man. I have no problem with anyone speaking freely. But if you see a bot in here that posts that fit dot something, you know, hit them and zap them, please. Sasquatch knows that. Hey, Sasquatch, do you know Show Me Baby? The Show Me Baby? He's in Missouri. He's a great dude. You should check him out. His live streams, he talks about some pretty cool stuff. I like intelligence. Intelligence is important. I mean, intellectually, being able to see, I know that people are commenting, but I'm not seeing it. This is what YouTube does. Let's see what people are saying. Yeah. Blind Straight. Hey, thanks for your kind comments there, man, for listening to my music. I appreciate that. Let's see. Somebody, Eyes Wide Open, or no, it was Tinfoil Hatter, was saying they had a guitar like mine. Now, see, I put the tape on it after Edward died, and I just did it by memory. I didn't look at pictures. I just did it because I don't know. I'm gonna take it off, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take Darlene McGee, I'm so glad to see thee. Boy, I'm a terrible singer. Blind Straight, good to see you again. I'm gonna go to the oh fuck, I don't know. The park is closed up here after dark or something like that, or after 10 p.m. There's all these fucking masks. Look at this. Look at this. I gotta show you guys this. Rotate device, you stupid phone. Look at this. Look at this. They're all over the place, man. These people breathe through them, and then they toss them aside. And they're worried about a virus. Then they throw it so some dog or cat can come up and sniff it, or eat it, or chew on it, and then eat those exhalings that they put in that mask. That's creating germ traps, you know, because when you're exhaling, your body is getting rid of toxins when you exhale. It's a function of survival. It is your human body's function to breathe. You have to have oxygen or you cease to function. There goes a Cocoa Beach cop. I'm probably going to see, he's going to see me again. He's going to recognize me. Oh, I saw that guy, that white and auburn-haired dude with the black jacket and the brown pants and the Cannondale bike and the black backpack and the gloves that are missing 2 fingers. Yeah, I seen him. I know that guy. Yeah, we threw him out of that place on the 15th. Yeah, look at him now. Well, he's helpless. That's correct. Now, Tinfoil Hat Lady, she's great. She's been vlogging on YouTube for as long as I've been on YouTube. I don't know if you know her. She's up in Ottawa or something. She's a great soul, though. She had like a rash on her mouth from work when she had to wear a muzzle. Yeah, she wasn't doing too well. She's better now, though, I think. I hope. Check out Tinfoil Hat Lady. She's really cool. It may seem weird, but no, she's not weird. She's good weird. She's very spiritual, smart. She knows what's up, man. Let's all support our channels. I'm subscribed to everybody here, I'm pretty sure. If you post a video, even if you don't, I'm going to check out your channel once in a while. I go through my subscriptions and just go to channels on my own. I don't necessarily need to be told. It's so screwed up, Facebook. Facebook, we rely on Facebook to tell us when someone's birthday is. Oh, I forgot about your birthday. I didn't see it on Facebook. You know, we used to remember birthdays. We used to send birthday cards. Birthday cards were great. Hey, I like birthday cards. But, you know, trees. So, you know, let's greenwash that out of existence. I used to make Christmas cards for people. You know, draw them, you know, cut out the paper and use, you know, be creative with watercolors and stuff. Then there's the all classic dirty Christmas cards. Those are funny. Those are really funny. What I would give to be able to play my guitar right now. My guitar is sitting in a shed. In its case, thank God. Still has those old strings on it. I should have put those on last night. It'll be all right. I'll put them on the next time. That'll be my objective. To get housed so I can put new strings on. Yeah. Kind of play a joke on myself, you know, with the distraction. That's how I get my mind off those bad thoughts. Huh, this looks nice. Huh, that's cute. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to go get a coffee at 7-Eleven. You guys want to join me? I will buy you a coffee, but I can't give it, you know, I don't like to. I mean, there's like the Buy Me a Coffee or that Tip app or the Cash app, or I like a very limited amount of my ether, my information in the ether. I mean, it's pretty much over with Google. You know, Google is like, remember, Darlene, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, blind straight, I am very, I try to be, with the English language, I try to, I'm not a grammar Nazi, but my grandmother really got, you know, my mother was a copy editor or proofreader. She was a jazz singer, but she had to do that during the day. She worked at a law firm. You know, I learned how to spell and sentence structure and all that crap, but, you know, I really don't care. You can misspell anything you want. Feel free to comment and misspell every comment. Let's see how bad it can get, or how good it can get. I'm just glad to have somebody to talk to somewhat. If I could, I know that my, okay, I'm gonna get some coffee, just a sec. Hello. Good evening. I'm going to get a medium. I kind of like this coffee. Hey, good morning.
How you doing, man?
Oh, thank you for asking. I'm hanging in there, man. I'm trying to stay away from being accused of vagrancy. My roommate, on December 2nd, he got put in the circles of care.
Yeah.
He's schizophrenic and was doing methamphetamine.
That combo.
Yeah, he got put away by his mother, and I got thrown out on the 15th. Yeah, yeah. I work at Tiny Turtle. I've been working full time now, and I spent all my money on the Econo Lodge.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to some friends, you know, around the world. What's your name?
I'm Jeff.
Justin, I'm Daryl Willis. I love Cocoa Beach. I'm 57. I really want to just stay here. I'm a good person. I'm peaceful. I work hard. This guy was out of his mind. He got tased in the middle of the street. He was trying to shoot up when the police arrived. He was in the kitchen trying to fill his needle. I said, dude, you've got to stop. Because when you're doing that, when the police are coming, it's all over. But
now, I spent 5 years living in Bill County, right?
Yeah.
I said I wasn't familiar with that specific form of recreation. But you're out of your mind the second you start with me. I mean, that's the end of it.
Man, there were some indicators to me that he was doing that. But he hit me up for the rent on November 29th. And I paid him $380, which is what I could afford, right? Because I was also saving. So what happened was he took that and bought himself a nice fat sack and hit the glass penis. Oh God! It's like, why don't you just throw your money down the trash and just call the shelter and say, I'm coming. You know?
It's kind of ridiculous.
Justin, right? All right, I'll be back. I'm gonna get some creamer. Justin's a cool guy. He's a 7-Eleven guy. Sorry, did I miss anybody? Let's see. What is that? Oh, coffee is my choice, no alcohol. Yeah, I drink Kratom. Kratom it really helps me with my pain. I've got 2 injuries from being a bike courier in DC. I got doored and I got hit by a cab over the 3.5, 4 years I did it. And also hurt my back twice in the early 2000s. 2001 and then 2003. So I got L4, L5 disc herniation, and I have a bad reaction to bad situations. I have a panic disorder. But isn't it healthy to be worried? I mean, but you got to stay cool, to breathe through your nose, oxygenate your blood. I pray, and I also chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, the Buddhist cause and effect, and it helps. I know that God can see in my heart. I have nothing to hide from God. I wish I was more entertaining. I'm sorry. Well, let me go ahead and get this. Where's the tops? Oh, there's one top left. I'm so lucky. Is it? All right, and I think I'm gonna get a banana because I need some energy. I've got a that quesadilla is gonna make me sleepy, I think. So I'm gonna get some energizing banana. I'll get 2 bananas. Hey, Justin. Glad 2 people are watching, man. Hello. Hello. Thanks, man. Cool. Oh, yeah, and I would like... You have those macadamia... Ah, yes, and I'll have one of these, please. Thank you. Oh, I should put this in, right?
If you want to, yeah. We're going to call it 214 today.
All right, cool. Oh. Welcome, none? What does that mean?
It doesn't have
This
your
is
name.
welcome, none.
It doesn't have your name associated with the account.
Oh, that's weird. I'm none. You ever see Idiocracy?
Oh God.
When they're putting a tattoo on him? Not sure? I'm not sure.
I left your life. Take to a plant's grave, man.
Hey, we're there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we're
It's
there.
scary.
It's good that you know that. I'm a libertarian. And wait for the sales associate. Go stretch now?
Yeah, go for it. Should be good. Unfortunately, I'm not quite so much with the crazy roommate because I live on my own, but I'm probably about to be in a similar boat as you.
Really?
Yep. I lost my job at the Sunoco down there about 2 months back. She fired me.
She fired?
Because I had handles on my cell phone off the clock.
You had what?
Handles on my playing video games.
Oh, so you were off the clock playing a video game?
Yeah, it was a 2-hour bus trip each way to get to work and get home. So I had handles on my cell phone, play video games on the bus.
Yeah.
I came to work, turned off my phone, put it on the back counter. My coworker Michelle took a photograph of it and sent it to the boss. The boss came in the middle of my shift, holding up her phone. After almost 2 years. And,
Dustin, you didn't deserve that.
What's that?
You didn't deserve that, man.
It is what it is. I'm happy you're here, honestly.
Cool, cool. Is it okay if I sit here for a little while? I don't want to...
I can safely give you till 6 a.m.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm cool. I'm very cool. Thank you. I'm not drunk or nothing.
You're fine. You're fine.
Thanks, man. Cool. So, no smoking around the propane. I can't block the, I can't block egress for anybody. So, how's everybody doing? Is everybody still here? Did everybody take off? No, I still got people here. Oops, I was upside down. Coffee is my choice, Darlene says. Well, I'm with you on that, and I'm going to take off this heavy son of a bitch. Because, you know what I have in my backpack? I have my laptop in my backpack, which is not smart. I should have put it in my suitcase because it's heavy. Yep, so I believe that people are important, and I think right now, because I feel positive, I'm starting to say positive things, but I was lucky because I wasn't, you know what happened to me? I got to share a story. I was in the back seat, my dad was driving with my then-time stepmother, and in the car in front of us, I don't know how old I was. I must have been, I don't know how old I was. But, what the hell? But, what happened was, a car in front of us, there was a black woman and a white guy. And I was in the back seat, and I said, "Ooh, look, a blackie with a whitey." My dad whopped me. "Oh, you're blocked at Sasquatch?" Man, I can't get in the middle. But anyway, my dad hit me. Whop. Not the derision word for Italian. He whopped me. He whooped me. Like he hit my face. One of the best women I ever knew. It's Julie Cunningham. We dated in 1984. When we met at Time Life. And it was the summer of '84. Van Halen. She was Milano. And on July 4th, we went down to the mall for the fireworks. I don't know. Went down to the mall for July 4th to see the fireworks, and me and my girlfriend, Julie, And these black guys encircled us because they saw I was with this black girl. And they were going to kick my ass. I had a unopened Budweiser in my hand, and I had shooken it up. So I shook it up and sprayed it in one of their faces, and we took off. They never found us. But there's a lesson in there. I mean, Julie was really beautiful, but she was a really good person. And she was a really good person. I don't like using but all the time. I like to say and. So Julie Cunningham was very beautiful, and she was a good person. Oh, I mean, so what? I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, so I'm going to have a, look at that sky. You see that sky? Look at that sky, people. That's the Florida night sky. What do you think? Isn't it gothic? As long as it's not raining, I'm okay. So I'm, oh my gosh, this got messed up. Oh, Jesus. Holy shit. I accidentally stole a fork. Oh, there's the bag. I have to go get that. So, summer of '84, I was working at Time Life Books, selling the books on the phone. Norman and I had started our band, and we had just had George in the band, the bass player. Julie came to one of our first gigs. We got a gig pretty easily because he had connections through his band with Madhouse. He left the band playing guitar to play drums with me. It was pretty awesome. We wrote some great music. Or rather, we channeled some great music. In my opinion, you can come and say, you know, it stinks, it's limited, it's here's why you didn't make it, da 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 da, I don't care. But what I'd like to have is the song Rockford, Illinois. Whenever I hear Rockford, Illinois, I think of Cheap Trick. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, we started getting gigs pretty fast, and we started networking with other bands. Wow, Halfway House. There's nothing, people. There's nothing like the minutes before you go on to play a set. Look, there's nothing like the excitement before you go on. I love that adrenaline, and I miss it. It's not quite the same when you go to an open mic. But with an open mic, it's a challenge because you're going to get up there, and the first one or two songs that you sit in on, you don't call them out. You have to know them or follow. That's fun. That challenge is good. But like being in a band, and that minute before you go on, before you're about to go up there and play, you got a set list. Your guitar is all ready to be on point. You got all your EQs right. Your sound is really good. Well, you know, at least I experienced that. I mean, it may come again, but I'm never going to find another drummer or bass player as good as them. But I'm sure I can. I mean, if I keep looking, I'm not going to quit. Well, I will. You know, I'm definitely going to. Wow, look at that cloud. That's pretty intense. Blind Straight, there's a lot of go to my playlist on my channel that has original music. There's all kinds of stuff in there that I wrote or that I channeled. Yeah, it's pretty neat. I mean, I'm proud of it. I'm not like saying, you know, it's just it's what I love to do. But the video I posted this morning, I recorded that music on my phone, on the voice recorder. It's not very good recording. It's mono aural. It's not stereo. But it's not it's not distorted, it's not off meter. And I wanted to convey just some time passing and how much I miss my cat. Yes, I thought about riding down there to find that cat, but I don't want to go near that place. It makes me uncomfortable. If you guys want to use Google, you can see I'm at Allen Shepherd Park. If you look on Google Maps, Allen Shepherd Park, I'm at the 7-Eleven right across the street from this beach park called Allen Shepherd Park. There's a Pizza Hut. Ron John's is a block away. You know Ron John's. Don't tell me you don't know Ron John's. Come on. I bought a pair of shorts in there, some surfing shorts. They're black. The button fell off after the first week. $65. I had the money. Man, I was making $300 a day driving a cab at the minimum. I was making bank. I was good at it. I knew how to spot people who needed a ride, and they were waiting for Uber. I'd be like, "You need a ride?" They would see the magnet on my door. I'd be like, "Hell yeah!" You know. It was nice while it lasted. "38 minutes, going on 40 seconds. But if life-size box, hello. I don't think I can make you a mod, sorry. Hold on. See if I can. Nope. I reached my limit on mods. I can't make you a mod, I'm sorry. It's great to see you. Everybody go to Life Size Box channel. If you're a mod, check out. He does really neat stuff. You won't be disappointed. Oh, that's great, man. I'm about 200 miles north of there, or 180 miles, something like that. I like Miami. Actually, I don't like Miami. But I don't really know if I like Miami or not. I've never really spent any time there. I've just heard what people say about it who've lived here all their life. Yeah, Cocoa Beach, man. Cocoa Beach. Yeah, he does. I'm eating a quesadilla. I have to eat some protein, and I got a banana and some macadamia cookies and a cup of coffee. You know, I don't even have a function. I have a light on my bike. I can use that as a flashlight. Thank you, Darlene. Check out Life Size Box. Darlene McGee. Great people. I really appreciate my mods. Sassy took care of some idiots. David was in one of my chats, and I had to get off there, and I didn't get a chance to talk to David. But oh, he was in Sasquatch's chat tonight, I think. And you were having trouble with your microphone. You could hear me, but I couldn't hear you. It's the same thing that happened last night. I like Merry Christmas. I like Merry Christmas. But I don't like the commercialism. I was getting a hassle a few months back from somebody in one of PDF's chat for liking to celebrate birthdays. And I was explaining to them, it's out of love for the person and being thankful that they were born and that they're in the world. It's not about buying them a gift. It's about appreciating that someone's alive. You know? Sometimes people need to hear that. People take their lives and they don't feel appreciated or loved. And it can kill you. Over time, it will kill you. If you don't care, that's going to eat you up inside. But this person was like giving me a hard time. And I was just like, man, what is wrong with you? You're trying to twist my words and say that I like the stupid whatever. Yeah, man. It's good to agree, and it's good to meet someone halfway, even if they don't know what that means. Yeah. I'm glad to have people in here. Now look at that sky. That sky is really badass. I could eat faster if my teeth were in better shape, but really, it's raining in Las Vegas. That's strange. That's really strange. It doesn't rain in Vegas very often, does it? Yeah. Life Size Box. Have you seen that Army of the Dead? It's on Netflix that Zack Snyder did. Thank you, Blind Straight. There's a movie on Netflix called The Army of the Dead. It came out earlier this year. It's by Zack Snyder. The guy who did the remake of Dawn of the Dead in 2004, which I was in the end. I was a zombie when they get to the island. 3.5 hours of makeup and a dance class, and Never got paid, but yeah, it's called Army of the Dead, and it takes place in Vegas. Now, if you've seen the remake of Dawn of the Dead, take that and multiply the action by about 1,000. They show how the virus or whatever gets out. And it's pretty cool. These people have to go in and steal this money from a casino after this zombie thing took over. And they're a ragtag, kind of Dirty Dozen kind of gang. There's a stand-up comedian who's she is really funny. I can't remember her name. You know what? I'm not even going to let that new Matrix thing rent space. You can't. No. It's over. We get the message. And I think it's deep and I think it's beautiful. The first Matrix movie is really great. I had that idea when I was a kid that everything that we were experiencing was a simulation and that we were in some kind of suspended animation. I had that thought. And I remember when I was watching the movie, I thought, God, this is so brilliant. And I don't know. These are from work, these quesadillas. Chef made them for me. Chicken and tomato. Let me get a copyright claim. How do I mute me on microphone? God dang it. Last thing I want is a copyright claim from some gold digging publisher that's trying to make a few bucks off some lame ass single chord shit that goes hey 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 hey. But see, that's the painful part. Money. If you ain't making money in music, you ain't nothing. I'm in too deep, man. I can't stop playing guitar. It's not going to happen. Not at this juncture. Not gonna do it. So my stuff is in storage at the restaurant, in a shed behind the restaurant. The owners know my situation. They were kind enough to let me do that. I was dragging my stuff down the street this morning for about 2 hours. I got about a block and a half. With my bike, a suitcase, a duffel bag, a guitar amp, a guitar, and 2 other bags. A bag of guitar effects and cables and some sundries. Like stuff to shave and do that. Hey, Darlene is sharing people's channels. That is so great. Thank you. Seven people in here. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, even if it's afternoon or morning where you are. Good midday. Take care, Blind Straight. Thank you for showing up. What did she say? Really? Darlene, you have to keep the hay out of your computer. Hay is for horses. I'm joking. There's a saying, hay is for horses and pigs don't eat it because they don't know how. I'm so glad you're laughing. It does me good to see you laugh. I'm glad. I'm on my second to last bite. In my crisis today, I was thinking about my father. I started to lose it when I was thinking about my dad. I was really mad at him. But that's just misdirected anger. He chose what he chose, and I have to get on with it. I mean, I can feel what I feel, but it's not going to help me to dwell on his exiting this world because of the amounts of survivor's guilt he had, or the feeling of betrayal and misuse of his body and soul. But he did impart on me to not ever join, and he was right. I mean, I probably would have been I don't think I would have been in the Marines. I probably would have been in the Army. I probably would have been a very moral soldier, and I probably would have had problems with the other guys that were immoral. And if I had joined out of high school, 1984, all right, cool. I probably would have stayed in 4 years, but I don't know, I might have ended up in Mogadishu in 1993. You know, that could have been possible. I had some friends who were in that. One of them's gone now. They took their life. Yeah. Shugart, if you've seen Black Hawk Down, Shugart distinguished himself with valor. He held off those people by himself inside the Black Hawk with all his ammo, his rifle, and his pistol. That was factual. That's a powerful scene, man. That's when the chips are down. That's when that's really serious, man. It was, you know, there was some Pentagon-approved propaganda in there, but I had a couple friends who were enlisted, and they said, in their opinion, it was about 60% accurate. It was filmed in Morocco. Ridley Scott, his best movie is Alien. I don't care what you say. Ridley Scott's best movie is Alien. Okay, if you disagree, that's fine, but Ridley Scott's best movie is Alien, and he's never going to top it. He can do all the Prometheuses he wants. But still, Alien will be the best film he ever made. I'll tell you a little story about how he started to get famous. You want to hear it? There was a Chanel commercial. There was a Chanel commercial. I don't know if you remember it, but it was of a pool, long ways, and there was a model laying back close to the camera in the foreground. And there's an elongated pool stretching to the end of the screen. A plane shadow flew over, symmetrically over. You see the plane shadow fly over. That was an accident. And it made that commercial. That accident was a very happy accident for Ridley Scott. They loved that. It's a very striking ad. You can probably find it on YouTube. Ridley Scott Chanel commercial, or Ridley Scott commercial with a pool. It's cold. It's cold. It's going to get colder too. I don't even have a hat. But I have coffee. And I have a song in my heart. It's probably about, it feels like it's about 65 degrees. But it's kind of windy. Now, I know I'm a lightweight. Let's see. What can I say? I don't know. Oh my God. Where are you, Darlene? Are you in the United States, or I thought you were in I thought for some reason you were in Australia. Wow. Idaho. That's a whole nother world from Cocoa Beach, man. A whole nother world. I mean, I'd like to see Idaho. I'd like to see all the states. Just to see them. Been through Missouri. I've been to Texas, New Mexico, Colorado. Wow, that's nice. California. Let's see, New York, Connecticut. I went to Fairfield, Connecticut for a summer. I think the summer of 78. It was after Jaws. This was 76 or 77. The summer of 77 was Star Wars. Summer of 77 was Elvis died. I always think about my childhood with guideposts of events. And I remember where I was when so-and-so happened. I think everybody does that. But I would like a tobacco preparation. Yes. You know the scene in Lethal Weapon, the first Lethal Weapon, when that guy's going to jump off the building? And Riggs goes up to the top and joins him up on the edge. And he says, well, here, have a cigarette. Let's take time out, die of cancer. You want to jump? Do you want to jump? Do you really want to jump? You know, I got to hand it to Mel Gibson, man. He got blackballed because he was on a talk show and he mentioned the World Bank and the World Economic Fund or something. But he mentioned also something about the Georgia Guidestones and 9/11. Yeah, he did. But you got to think about, if you watch the film Hacksaw Ridge is a
fucking great movie. And it doesn't even show all the injuries this guy got. He was a conscientious objector. He was a medic, and he saved 79 people's lives. 79 people, and he was unarmed. It's a great film. And, you know, Mel Gibson did turn around. But, you know, I guess he's probably in the club. But, I mean, come on, it's Mad Max. I mean, you know, there's never going to be another Mad Max. I do not care how many George Miller movies are made from here on in. Fury Road was okay. It was kind of spectacular, and it was good as a movie on its own, not involved with Max. But the car, that car, oh God. That's the holy grail of motors. There was never going to be, what? I didn't catch you. Yeah. So, yeah. When the first Mad Max movie was released in the United States, they dubbed the audio for the actors' lines in North American accents. They did a post-production Foley, and I think Mel Gibson, I don't know if that's Mel Gibson doing Max's voice but anyway, I got the DVD in 2002, and you can watch when you put in the DVD. It was the first time I saw the film with the actors' voices. And it was spectacular. The acting is so much better when the actors on scene's voices you can hear. And you can also watch it with the dubbed North American accents, which is so funny. Like when Toe Cutter says, "What happens when you lose the face?" That's like... Or when he says, "Oh, I hate guns!" That's so great. The first Mad Max and Mad Max 2, and I like Thunderdome, not as much as the first two, but if you, I had a VHS tape with Mad Max and Mad Max 2 back to back with no credits between them. When Mad Max ended with the crescendo of the music and the screen goes black, it goes right to when the camera zooms out of the blower. You know, when they tell the story at the beginning of Mad Max 2 about there being a nuclear war and all this, right? I cut all that out, and it just goes from the black screen, and I edited it so it goes right to when the camera pulls out of the blower on the Pursuit Special on the black car. It's like, whoa! To be continued. It's really good. Although I like the beginning narration with the kid was telling the story. Turns out the kid with the boomerang. Oh, his car, damn. You know, I think there are 7 or 8 of those cars in the United States. They're made by, there's a guy on YouTube, Mad Max Cars. Go check out that channel. He has been making Pursuit Specials, or that's not the Interceptor. That's not, the black car is not the Interceptor. That's a big misconception, because at the beginning of Mad Max, the car that he chickens that guy with, remember he drives toward him? All right, have a good, take care, life-size box. The yellow car, the yellow and blue cop car he's driving is an Interceptor. There's a misconception. It's not an Interceptor. It is a Pursuit Special. But check out Mad Max Cars. His channel is totally awesome. He's kind of low budget, kind of like me. I'd like to write music for his channel. I could write some cool intro music, some really powerful metal. Like some real crunchy, no screaming guitars, but just some real driving. And if I had a drum machine, boy, ooh, damn. Or a drummer, I mean, if I had digital equipment, I could definitely do. Good night, life-size box. Merry Christmas. Let's see. I'm talking too much. Does anybody want to give me a topic to talk about? I'm going to be on here for probably another 20 minutes. I don't want to use all my data. I got to pay my phone bill on the 29th. That's going to be interesting. Anybody want to say anything? Give me a topic to talk about. Ask me a question. Let's see. In 1985, when Beyond Thunderdome came out, they had an ad in the paper. Oh, no. My dad talked me out of that. He was an officer. He flew helicopters. And he had the talk with me. Not the sex talk, but don't. He said something about a meat grinder and don't put your body and soul in their hands. He said never trust them. And he did 2 tours in Vietnam. And in late '67, when he came home, he was adamantly against the war. He went back the second time because he still believed in helping South Vietnam. But then during his second tour, he realized that there was some BS going on. And a lot of people were dying needlessly, Vietnamese and Americans. And it was a police action. It was never actually a declared war. And he did protest the war. In 1972, he was part of Winter Soldier, where veterans testified of war crimes in Vietnam. And we never learned. The military-industrial complex only cares about one thing: resources and fiat currency, enforcing the dollar. Gaddafi didn't want to sell his oil for American cash. What happened? Boom. What happened to Saddam Hussein? Not 9/11. He didn't want to use U.S. currency. Boom. Perfect excuse. Like George Bush said, this is the guy who tried to kill my father. Really? It's so stupid. These guys, they think we're so stupid. A lot of people believe it. Yeah, they do. Yeah. But yeah, my father, he flew my father flew the UH-1D, the Huey helicopter, made by Bell. And he graduated 1965, and he went off. He left in April of 1965 for Vietnam. He took an aircraft carrier across the ocean. There's a book. It's called Chicken Hawk. It's by Robert Mason. Read it. Lessons to learn from that book. It's kind of like what my father did. My father, I know that he never talked about it, but after the archives, sometime after, in the late 1986, they declassified a lot of things at the, yes, Chicken Hawk. Can I comment? Oh, I can't even comment in my own. Chicken Hawk by Robert Mason. Actually, there's a video on my channel where I show Robert Mason's photographs that he took in Vietnam when he was on tour, when he was deployed there. And yeah, I think I need a wrench. It's on my channel. The music is Star Spangled Banner. I did it for Robert Mason. I found his Facebook, and I posted the link. That video's got like 300 views. When you take a photograph in those situations, man, you're taking a photograph of something really, really intense. And even if it's just him sitting in front of his rack or his bunker, you know, they had to live in bunkers because of mortars. And but see, my dad was in Pleiku. He was in Ayadrang Valley, Asha Valley, on K. God, man, I can't remember all the places he was, but I had to look it up where his air battalion was, or his air squad. He was the last pilot left of his air squad alive after 3 weeks. It kept sending in replacements. Udon, Vietnam? Wow, is that in camp? Is that northern Vietnam or near Ho Chi Minh City, which is still called Saigon by some people? Udon, Erdan. I've never heard of Erdan. Yeah. But okay. My dad was warrant officer, 3rd class. Oh, crew chief. Whew. Woo! Oh my God. See, they took out the Kevlar from underneath the seats and in the doors so they could carry one more guy. My dad flew a Slick, which is basically a Huey without like the flex guns, you know? It wasn't a gunship. He flew a Slick. He picked up and dropped off Marines and Army, and I think some Navy corpsmen. And I do remember hearing him talking in the living room and screaming and feeling what he was feeling. It didn't make sense to me. Ah, see, there's one. Can you put them in the dungeon of despair? Please, Darlene, put them in the dungeon of despair. I really appreciate it. I don't understand what they think they're gaining from doing that spam. Why do they think that people are going? People can be gullible. You rule. I still see them. Voy.fyi. That's such a God. Oh God, this person. Ruperta Sabella. Yep. Thank you, Darlene. So, yeah, and I don't think, people forget about the lessons of Vietnam. They don't, it's, oh, they attacked us, so now we got to go get them, and it was all a big magic show. And I'm fortunate that my dad imparted in me the knowledge to not do it. There's so many other families that I've talked to where it was father goes, son follows in the footsteps. But my father put an end to that. I'm the first generation to not join the military in my family. Every single generation, going all the way back to when we first came to this country, which I don't know. I'm half German, Scottish, and Irish, so I don't know. I know that my grandmother came in 1938 or 1937. She told me some horror stories. She used to get drunk and sit at the table. She used to make hors d'oeuvres, sit there and sip her whiskey and talk about Germany and what happened. Do you know the film, the Pianist? It's about Isak Perlman, the guy who was a pianist in Poland, and he was in the Warsaw ghettos. But there's some things in that movie that really rang out and made me think of what my grandmother said. You know, time doesn't water those things down. You know, we need to learn those lessons. You know, and I really, I don't see the comparison among. I mean, because what I'm seeing the behavior of Israel as is being just as bad as the people who were killing them in World War II. I see their behavior as being just as violent and horrible. That's my opinion. But we give, I think in like 2017, the United States gave them $35 billion or something like that. You know, but I don't know. I believe in having a military, but I don't believe in taking the military and misusing them, using them to enforce the U.S. dollar. You know, you can't take these. You know, they promise you college, and they say this and that. And what do they deliver? They deliver a grate on the sidewalk, and here, wait here in this line. Take a number. Now, there are vets that have good experiences. There are vets that have good experiences. I don't know if I really understand because I wasn't there. And I can't assume that I was. But I know as the son of a veteran that what my father experienced was, and he was an officer, he went through horrible stuff. And his survivor's guilt was really bad. There was a lot of people that he knew that died, and I think his heart couldn't take it. Like, why am I alive and they're dead? Think about that. I think a lot of veterans feel that, and that it's really hard for a civilian citizen to understand, especially a kid like me. But I'm trying to understand now. Does anybody want to chime in before I sign off? I might come back. Darlene, thank you for being a good mod. If Sassy's still here, thank you very, very, very. I should have gotten a hoodie. I'm going to sign off. What do I always say? Don't eat anything bigger than your head. Be good to yourself, family, your friends. Don't let anything bad happen to you, your family, and friends. And thank you for listening and watching all these years. I love you. Bye.